What's going on, y'all? So listen. What's going on, y'all? So this is the Oval season. Listen, if my energy is down, like today just been a really fucked up day. Okay, so girl, I just didn't want to leave y'all without a video. I did watch it. I didn't lie to you, but I was watching it, so that's what it is. But anyway, I'm gonna give y'all the best that I can at the moment. The Oval, season 1, episode 21, The Godfather. So we start off with Yuma, girl. Yuma done got shot in the thigh. I said, what the fuck? You done hit her in the goddamn femoral artery or something like that. Girl, I look at too many doctor shows, plus my sister and stuff. Hit that femoral artery, girl. You can bleed out, okay? But I don't know if he nicked it or whatever. I don't know because I ain't seen no other bullet wounds. And he was, Cal pulling all up on her and all this stuff, talking to her and threatening her and all this mess, just doing the absolute most, trying to make her suffer, and basically trying to get Max on board with certain things, okay? So later on, we see Gayle. Gayle done got her ass on this goddamn phone and called this lawyer and told this lawyer everything, okay? She want an emancipation proclamation right about now. That's what she want. She wants to be done. Dude trying to figure out if this really Gayle, getting all the information. He said, she was like, where should I start with all the stuff that you want me to tell you why I want to emancipate myself from my family, okay? At least my mom and my daddy. What can I tell you? Okay, listen, is this going to stay between us? Now, I was surprised that she asked that, okay? Now, see, this is the part that really got me, bitch. When he said, well, look, my lips greasy and shit. As soon as you fill out this form or whatever and make me your lawyer, we get this lawyer claim privilege thing, okay? So I can't say nothing. Whatever is said between me and you stays between me and you till we go to court and we say what we do. We got to do our case and all that stuff. And you was like, I send my secretary to send the paper over and all that stuff. I said, wait a minute, okay, send the email. He told her to look over the stuff first, okay? This bitch didn't read nan footnote, nan, nothing. All she saw was sign here, okay? Sign your name right here. And bitch, that's what she did. I said, oh my goodness, okay? For some reason, I just feel like that's gonna come back on her. For some reason, okay? And cause I don't know. I don't know if I got a good feeling about this lawyer. He could be up and legit, but he could be shiesty as hell too. You know what I'm saying? He could be in it for himself because now he got a big client. This is probably his biggest client ever. The president's daughter of the United States of America, And so at this point, she doing that. She going there. She tell Jason what's up, and Jason like, why would you do that? So first of all, you really did that? And then he was like, yeah, I did that. You can come with me or whatever. Because he was like, you need to go in there and you need to tell them to stop. Okay, that everything that you told them was a lie, because kind of found out she didn't told them everything. It was like, if you go, that means that I'm gonna get the brunt of the mess. Okay. She was like, why don't you come with me? He said, no, I ain't finna come with your ass. Okay. Listen. He said the only reason why you want me to come with you is when you only being nice to me when you want something or whatever. Okay, that's it. And I said, well, that is kind of true. You're a little weirdo, okay? And so at this point, Gayle throws in there about Gene. I said, you know what? We're not about to do this. Gene ain't been on these episodes in a long time, and you really gonna fuck her over like that, talking about something. Well, let me just tell you this. You know you like Gene, right? Now, see, I was in her car on her way to her place or whatever, and then she live up in this little tiny, destitute type of place. Oh, it's just so tiny, just so, you know what I'm saying? But anyway, she was up in there talking mad cash shit about daddy and mama, okay? And she not supposed to do that, and she can lose her job because, and truth be told, she really need that job. I mean, look at where she was living at, girl. I said, are you serious? Okay. It was like, you can use that against her to get her to do whatever you want or whatever. And he was like, listen, I'm not about to do that. I was surprised that Jason said no. Okay. And so at this point, Gayle is pissed and was like, don't use my information. I'm using it for later or whatever. Okay. And so I was like, whatever, cool. Moving on from that. Well, no, we're going to continue that shit. The president, okay, the press secretary gets a phone call from the lawyer, all right? Miss Wilcox. I think that's her name, okay? Miss Wilcox was cute. You know what I'm saying? I said, all right, nice looking people on this show. So she was like, who is this? And he was like, listen, I'm the lawyer for Gayle Franklin, okay? She done told me everything about what's going on with you or whatever. And you got 24 hours to send over some stuff and before we go to the court to get an immediate hearing, okay? That's what we gonna do. You got 24 hours to respond to all this stuff, okay? At this point in time, she over it, you know what I'm saying? Because Callie, the aide to her, came in and told her what was going on, that he was on the phone. And then at this point, she goes over there to tell the president, little aide or whatever, what was going on. And he sees her in the door. And I said, a cute little black girl. I said, oh, so you do got a type. You do got a type, Mr. President, huh? And so at this point, and she young and she smart. Well, I'm gonna say she's smart. I ain't gonna say she dumb, but girl, you acting dumb right about now. Cause baby, we gotta protect little Ellie. That's her name, Ellie, not Callie, but Ellie. Okay, we gotta protect her because she done went up into that president office and he was acting like a creeper, a predator, grooming her. Okay, like he was ready to groom her. I said, this is how that shit start. This has sex trafficking start and whatever because, getting them to do whatever it is they want them to do and all this stuff. I'm just sitting here like, he just came off so creepy, asking her all these questions and, trying to make it seem like he there for her or whatever. Oh, you could be the new press secretary. You know what I'm saying? The one in charge. I don't really like her much, but you really qualified. I was looking at your pages and your resume and all this stuff, and you could have got the job and boo, boo, boo. And she's just like, I said, Ellie, girl, do you not see what's going on? I mean, I know it's the president and you blinded by everything that's happening, but baby girl, open up your eyes. It just don't seem right. It don't feel right, okay? Not all compliments are good compliments, okay? Don't take it in stride, baby. Put that on the back burner and think about that later on and be like, I don't think that should have happened. That man was a little bit too nice to me, and he a married man too. He a married man with kids, and he the girl. No, okay, we ain't supposed to be doing all this stuff. So at this point, the press secretary was trying to get in contact with Donald. Okay, Donald been trying to get in contact with Lily. We ain't seen Lily or my boo in like 3-4 episodes. Okay, and I'm tired of it. We see them next week. Okay, she's gonna be like, protect me, and I'm be like, protect her, Bobby. Protect her, Bobby. Do what you got to do, okay? That's what you were sent here to do. Do your job, okay? Protect her. Anyway, and so, Cal trying to take care of the situation with Yuma and Max and giving updates to Donald what's going on. He trying to figure out where Lily at. Is Lily going to be a problem and all that stuff. Donald got to keep on telling him, listen, leave Lily alone. Cal said, you got such a soft spot for this woman. And he said, don't worry about it because I got such a hard spot for you. I said, I ain't just hear that. Okay, I mean, I kind of did, but I ain't want to hear from y'all. You know what I'm saying? Like, and that little creepy ass smile that Cal had up in his mouth. I said, what is that? What is that, Cal? No, stop it. So he got to take care of the situation. They got to try to get the mattress out the room. First lady told the housekeeper that was up there cleaning up, the maid, don't let nobody come up in this room, okay? And so at this point, when the press secretary comes into Donald's room, office or whatever, she been trying to get in contact with him, but he been like dodging her. So she just took it upon herself to go down there to his office and say, listen, bruh, we need to have a conversation, okay, with the first lady and the president about their daughter. She make up some shit, but this bitch is on some bullshit right about now. Stage 5, okay? That's what we need to do. Call the first lady. Let's meet up in the Oval. He was like, okay, cool. I'll meet you there. We'll go. He gets on the phone and he says, he calls Cal and he says the window is open. So that was cold for him to go ahead down there to come up there and get that mattress out the room. Get somebody to get that mattress out the room. Okay. And so that's what he wound up doing because after they had a little meeting with Victoria and Hunter, she comes up there and see that the door was open or whatever. And the maid said basically some Secret Service dudes or whatever came up in there and took whatever was out. They went up there themselves. Okay. And so, of course, Victoria's pissed. But she also feel a type of way about this meeting, being dragged into this meeting with Hunter, because before Donald and the press secretary get there, she walks in on Ellie and Hunter. Now, when they first started their conversation, they was on opposite couches. When we see them, when Victoria comes in the door, they was on the same couch, okay? And the president was a little bit too lax for me, just laid back. I said, you comfortable? You want to put your feet up, take your shoes off, take your tie off, take your dick out? That's what you want to do, Hunter? That's what he acting like, you know what I'm saying? And so at this point, Ellie, she gets up and Victoria, please tell me I wasn't calling her Veronica this whole show. Please tell me, not this whole episode. Victoria, okay? Victoria is standing there like, who the fuck is she? And she was like, oh my God, I am Ellie. And she was like, bitch, get the fuck out, okay? Go ahead and get out. And then when she got out, she looking at Hunter like, you are stupid as hell. So you up here just grooming and trying to get your next victim? That's what you up here doing? So she pissed off or whatever. And then Donald come in with the press secretary. And when she was trying to speak, when Victoria was being rude to her, speak, bitch. I said, listen, Victoria, you gonna come across the right bitch, okay? And they gonna fuck you up one day. You know what I'm saying? I was just like, why do we have to be so rude? Why do we have to be so rude? Like, you are angry. And for what? Ain't nobody tell you to get up in this position. You put yourself in this position, okay? You could have said no to your mama and made it on your own. Okay, that's what you could have did. But you wanted daddy's mama. You wanted daddy and mommy's power and money. And that's what it is. And you still don't got that respect. So why you doing all of this stuff? You want people to falsely love you and have respect for you? Girl, I would rather have people respect me than fear me like that. Girl, come on. And then, the press secretary basically saying, listen, your daughter didn't get in contact with this lawyer, okay? He a Grammy son of a bitch, but she done told them everything, okay? Talking about how you abused her and the brother, y'all be fighting each other. She was raped and y'all did nothing about it. She was like, oh my God. Meanwhile, Hunter just sitting there like, okay, what you want me to do about that? She was like, you know what? I fucking fix this shit, okay? That's what we'll do about it, And so at this point, when the press secretary finally left, she caught that it was some drawers underneath, like some female, or I should say some women panties underneath the pillow on the couch that she was sitting at. And she hurried up and slyly, got the drawers and put them up in a folder. Donald and her gonna link up in the next couple of hours or whatever with the stuff that they need to do to diffuse this situation. And so she calls Ellie into her office or whatever, and she told Ellie comes in like, yes, Miss Wilcox, what do you want? And she was like, what I want you to do is to lift up your dress so I can see your panties. I said, hold up. In the vein of me too. Now, I know she wasn't fit to do that, but she was just trying to do a check. Do you know what this reminded me of? Baby, and it just came to me. I don't know if y'all ever seen the HBO show that Halle Berry did for introducing Dorothy Dandridge, and she was playing Dorothy Dandridge and Samuel L. Jackson's wife. Okay, what was her name on Fighting Temptation? The one that we couldn't stand that was a bitch. Yes. She played Dorothy Dandridge's mama, little lesbian lover, and when Dorothy Dandridge came up in there late, she was like, girl, where you been? Where you been? And when she was like, let me check, I said, girl, what are you finna do? What are you finna do? And she stuck her finger up her stuff to check and see if she was out here fucking. She did a hammer check on her. I said that was rape. I don't give a fuck what nobody said. That bitch raped her. Okay? That's what I was thinking of. Girl, it came to me when the way that she said, pull up your dress. I said, if she don't, what you gonna do? She said, bitch, if you don't, I'm gonna do it myself. I said, no, we're not gonna do this. We're not gonna do that. I felt very uncomfortable. I said, you're going above and beyond your job of duty right about now. Ellie looking like, bitch, please, I'm not gonna do that. And she was like, okay, so these drawers right here, when they come back from the lab with the DNA saying that they yours, you gonna get your ass fucking fired because you up here fucking the president. She said, bitch, I ain't fuck that man. She said, why your lipstick smeared? I said, first of all, it don't even look like she has lipstick on. It look like she has lip gloss on. So what are you talking about? And I don't see no smear lipstick. I said, don't protect Ellie at all costs, okay? Because they trying to get her in, all right? Them ain't even her panties. Them probably Denise old panties, okay? That's who them panties probably is. I said, Ellie look like she a little dumb But she don't look like she that dumb right off the bat. You know, she'd be that stupid right off the bat. And I'd be like, you know, Hunter couldn't put his clothes on that quick. I mean, stranger things have happened, but you know, he ain't do nothing to her yet. Okay? They ain't do nothing yet. Alright? I said, Miss Wilcox, you're wrong for that. You're wrong for that. Okay? You know, so moving on from that, we got the situation with Max and Yuma, okay? Cal going over there trying to talk to Max and talk him into being on their side. Like, listen, I know everything that you know, okay? You think something going on, let me tell you what happened. So, listen, what had happened was, you know, the president, you know, he was fucking around with Denise, okay? And, you know, she always brings some drugs for him or whatever. So, he tripped out real bad and fucked around and killed her. And I know that you know that somebody got killed up in there with all that blood, you know what I'm saying? So, basically, what had happened was we had to get rid of the body and all this stuff. And, you know, I'm trying to take the president down because I work with DOJ. And, you know, ain't nobody ever take a president down like this. And I need you to come on side with me, okay? You know, I know we don't fuck with each other like that, but we need to link up. You know what I'm saying? We need to link up and we need to do this shit right. I said, Max, don't fall for the bullshit. Max, don't fall for the bullshit. He said, bitch, I think about it, basically. He was like, uh-huh. And then Cal calling him again, okay, you know, trying to get him to come down and, you know, be on his side. Max really wasn't falling for it. He trying to get in contact with Yuma. He can't really get in contact with her. He don't know what's going on. But next thing you know, Yuma calls him, okay, and was like, you know, I need you to come down to Denise's spot or whatever. I'm hurt. You know what I'm saying? He was like, what happened? What happened? He was like, just come on down. Don't bring nobody. Don't bring nobody. And then when they hung up the phone, we found out that Cal made her do that and was holding the phone or whatever. And he was like, Cal better come down there. And she was like, yeah, he gonna come down. I mean, Max better come down there. Yeah, he gonna come down there because he'll do whatever he needs to do to protect Newman and all that stuff. They cool. They friends like that. You know? And so, of course, Max comes down there. He got his gun cocked. Okay, he coming to the place. Next thing you know, he get attacked by Cal. They up in there fighting. Somehow, Cal then got knocked down to the floor. Yuma then went over there and bit his ass up. I think that's what she did. She bit him and he then punched her out until she just landed on the floor like, you know. And so, next thing you know, Cal threw a purse at, not Cal, Max threw a purse at Cal. I said, Max, you should have threw the base that was on the table at him. What are you doing? Next thing you know, they just fighting. And I'm just like, girl, what is happening here? It a mess. I said, so what's going to happen with it? You know, what is going to happen? We don't know. Hold on, let me see something. That's how the episode ended with Cal and Max having a little fight. We don't know what's going on with Yuma. I said, did she get shot multiple times? Yuma did say she was going to bleed out. Okay, she don't get no help. You know what I'm saying? So we don't know what's happening with that. Meanwhile, Sam did went and back to the other people. Sam went down there to talk to Kareem. Kareem wasn't having it, okay? Kareem like, so who you supposed to be? He was like, I'm Barry's Godfather, okay? And he was like, oh, so you Secret Service, Sam Owens or whatever, you want to be this and offering up favors and all this stuff. He was like, listen, you need to come on aboard, okay? You do this favor for me. I give you a favor that you can cash in now, later, or whenever. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, Kareem really wasn't buying it and all that stuff. He was like, he needs to pay for his consequences and all this stuff. I said, bitch, if it wasn't for you, he wouldn't be in that situation. You know what I'm saying? If you weren't fucking his bitch, he wouldn't be in that situation. So, you know, boo-hoo, suck it up, the insurance. You got insurance, bitch. You got insurance. Look how fast the glass got up. Less than 24 hours, bitch. You got a whole new storefront up there, okay? You got insurance. You okay. I said, drop them charges because you part guilty too, bitch. You know, so of course that didn't happen. Next thing you know, what wound up happening? Girl, Nancy. Nancy, I don't like her. And I'm finna tell you why. Nancy was up in that hospital. Richard, you know, he had to go take a pee. You know what I'm saying? And so at this point, while he talking and trying to get him back in the car, in the bed, he was like, I need to get out because I need to go talk to Barry. I need to make sure Barry is okay. She like, he alright, calm down, I need to make sure that he don't talk to nobody. I already told him that. He know not to talk to nobody. I said, did you really? Because I can't remember, and I don't think that she did because she was too pissed off at Barry. She was too much in her own feelings. Now, let me tell you something. But y'all tell me how y'all feel about this situation. Would you put your child beneath your fucking nephew or your sister child, especially a child that you had that was good all this time and now acting out a little bit because of the situation? Like, girl, that shit blew my mind. Because Richard was like, we need to talk to Sam. Sam came up in there, was like, I'm right here, okay? Let me tell you what's going on. So Barry's about to get bailed out. I'll be down there later when I get off work to talk to him and all that stuff. But basically what's going on is Ruth ain't dead. That wasn't Ruth's body, okay? And that blood on the knife, it was animal blood, okay? And so here go Nancy. Thank God. I said, Nancy did not show not 1 ounce of, oh my God, my bad. Okay, I shouldn't have accused him of that or anything like that. Damn, I really fucked up. She didn't have none of that type of expression. I'm sitting here like, excuse you, miss. You need to apologize to your son. That's what you need to do. Bitch, at this point, he started saying, bringing up the whole fact about the bullets and the gun and, the whole situation with Picky. Now, she didn't know that Picky was dead. Now, it's her nephew, okay, her sister's son. I understand that you're probably close with your sister, but your sister's son was up in the streets, okay? That's what he was up there doing or whatever. And, he ain't squeaky clean and all that shit, okay? You live up in the streets, sometimes you're going to die by the streets like that. You know what I'm saying? You do that work. But we know as the audience that it wasn't a real game shooting, that he was killed by the Secret Service, Cal and them, okay? But at the same time, Sam and Richard are like, basically, put the shit on Picky. He dead. What can he do? Oh, so you just gonna put this on my son? You gonna put this on somebody else? This was before she found out it was Picky. So you just gonna put this on somebody else? Hell yeah, he dead. What they gonna do? Now I understand having morals and all that stuff and being, conscious or whatever, but baby, if it is my only boy, my only child at this point, because we don't know if that's their only child, but at this point that's what it seems like. If that's my only child, I'm gonna do whatever I need to do to protect him or her, okay? Now, if somebody that had a bad reputation out here in the street, thugging it out, selling poison to the community, to the kids, and to these mothers and shit or whatever, okay? And he just so happened to wind up dead on a slab, okay? For some fuck shit that he may or may not have done. Listen, if you want to pin that shit on him and let my boy learn his lesson from that. That's the type of parent I am. I don't give a fuck what y'all is, okay? I'm not about to let my baby, he gonna learn. This gonna shake him up. And Barry looks like the type, like, this ain't gonna happen to him ever again. Like, he literally gonna learn his lesson, okay? He was a good boy before all of this stuff happened. And you getting up in your feelings just because it was your nephew, you literally putting your nephew over your son. Like, you don't give a fuck about your son. You're willing to let your son go to jail possibly for this. And you don't give a fuck about your husband, because Richard even had to come out and say, technically speaking, we were both in the car grabbing the gun. So we don't really know if it was me that pulled the trigger or Barry. I could have pulled the trigger for all we know. And I'm sitting here like, are you serious, Nancy? She was like, this is wrong. You're going to do this? I said, hell yeah. Hell yeah. You gonna be visiting your husband or your son up in jail, because technically speaking, if you gonna put Barry up there, Richard gonna be the one that's probably gonna go ahead and say, listen, we was fighting over the gun, and they probably gonna put both of them in jail. So because you want to be all morally conscious and everything, you gonna get your husband and your goddamn son locked up. Bitch, stop that. Nancy, you getting on my nerves, okay? You are getting on my nerves. First of all, what you need to do, you need to go down there and apologize to your son for accusing him of murder. for second guessing him and doubting him. And truth be told, what you need to understand is you need to truly and thoroughly apologize to him for letting that bitch up in the house and getting her goddamn baby. Okay? Because all of this shit started because of your ass, Nancy. And you don't feel no fucking guilt, bitch. Oh, I don't trust you no more. Because if you don't feel no guilt for the shit that you did, girl, your roll up in this. That says something about you, and I don't like it. I don't like that aura coming from you, girl. You just too much for me, and I just don't like it. Queen Tilda, I thought I was gonna like you on here, girl. No, I don't. I like Queen Tilda, okay. And did y'all see that? Speaking of Queen Tilda, y'all see that little reunion for If Loving You Was Wrong? They said they was gonna ask questions. Now I need to ask this question, and y'all motherfuckers be watching. Why y'all ain't call me? Why y'all ain't call me so I can do a little Skype in? Bitch, I would have Skyped in my workroom. Like, listen, what's good? So the question that I need to ask is, what the hell was Brad up there burying on the mountain? We never got that answer. Okay, somebody asked who was the baby daddy? They don't know. They don't know. And 9 and 10 probably went in, and we just gonna put it out there that Alex was the goddamn hoe. Okay. Why did he do this? Girl, because he deserved it. That's why that happened to him. I said, why y'all got these people on here asking these little, it was older ladies too, no disrespect or whatever. You know, young people watch the show too, okay? We was involved. We would have asked the good questions, you know what I'm saying? The good questions, you know? Y'all ain't want me up there because I would have said, bitch, what the fuck? Let me stop playing. Anyway, let me get up off this camera. Y'all tell me how y'all felt about this episode. And if I missed anything, put it down in the comments and we will talk about it. And I will see you guys later. Peace.